Hi everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. Today I am making Irish soda bread. This is a recipe that I've been making for several years for my family now. I got it off of Pinterest. It's a beautiful bread. I'm going to be honest, soda bread is somewhat controversial for some people. Certain ingredients are felt not to belong in it, but you need to make a bread that makes you happy. And I put in this recipe not just raisins, but cinnamon, vanilla, sour cream, buttermilk, caraway seeds. The leavening is the baking powder. There is no yeast in Irish soda bread. My buttermilk, I keep this in my fridge at all times. That doesn't mean I don't have buttermilk when I feel like it, but it's not something that's readily in my fridge like eggs, milk. So I always keep this little container on hand. It subs perfectly. Buy it and you have it for months. Well worth it. So I'm going to link in the description box the recipe I use. I will get organized here and we will get busy making soda bread. Alrighty friends, we're going to add the dries into the bowl. You have 5 cups of flour. You have a cup of sugar. You have 4 teaspoons of baking powder. And remember, I'm going to link the recipe down below so that you can do this as well. And soda bread is not just for St. Patrick's Day. That's 4. You have the caraway seed, 2 teaspoons of that. There is a teaspoon of cinnamon. It gets a half teaspoon of baking soda. And remember, it's not a yeast bread, so this is where the leavening is coming from. You get a half a teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to add my buttermilk powder here. So since it's a cup, it's 1 tablespoon to 1, no, that's not right. It is 4 tablespoons to 1 cup of water. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kept in the fridge. Alrighty. Before I put the raisins, I'm going to just give this a little stir to get it to go together. Remove my wets. Get a little closer. Like I said, I did a combo of golden and regular. Alrighty. Now the recipe says to combine your wets before you put it into your dry. So let me just get a bowl. And we will do that. This is the eggs beaten. I'm going to get my smaller scraper. And sour cream. Get all that out. All right, Yogi, I hear you. Now, obviously, this is the water that is taking the place of the buttermilk. And we'll add the vanilla. Alrighty, I'm just going to move it a little more so you can see. You're just going to stir it to combine nicely. Let's get that sour cream off of that. Mashing up those little bits of sour cream. Alright, and now we will pour this in and combine that. This is also a bit of a sticky dough. And you do divide it in half. I am going to continue to combine this and bring you back when that's done. Alrighty, it's all combined. As you can see, this is a sticky dough. Do not add more flour to it, just go with it, and you're going to put it on your pans, which I have already covered with parchment, because I think I've said before, I don't like sticking, and so I just cover my bases. Let's do it this way. I want to make sure you guys are in frame. My oven has been preheating to, let's move it down a little, 350. And I am going to get it into a circle shape. I gotta be honest, and if there's one thing I cannot deal with, it's stuff sticking to my hands. It drives me batty. And so I don't like to touch it too much because of that, whatever you want to call it, issue of mine. Okay, so that one's on. Let's get the second. Alrighty. We want to get every bit. I'm also going to put a pan with water to create some steam, because I would like a little bit of a crunch on the outside of this bread. This one looks a little bigger, and that's all right. It's not a big deal. Go. All right. Now you do put an X in the doughs. So I do have a long, lame, whatever, but I'm not going to pull that out. I'm going to put my little pan in my oven. So let's see. I'm going to run some hot water. To put in the bottom. Just use my sharp knife. I'll hit it again to make sure it's super sharp with the sharp knife. You're looking at it going, that's a sticky mess, where's the X? And into the oven we go. We'll be back when it's finished. Okay, we're back after 50 minutes of baking. And oh my gosh, you can't even imagine the smell. It is delightful. And it's got a nice crust. They just came out of the oven, so they are still hot. And I gotta put them on the cooling rack. Beautiful breads, beautiful. Again, I'm going to link in the bottom. I almost never bake without convection. I find the convection, the fan, distributes the heat nicely and you get a better browning. I also rotate halfway through. This is the rye I made for today. It came beautiful. I made 2 loaves of that. And this is the pumpernickel. We love pumpernickel. Pumpernickel is a dense, because rye isn't a gluten-y flour, you get a denser loaf. But I added the dark Dutch cocoa to this. And we stole a little piece because you can't bake bread and not taste it. And I have to say, these breads are a highlight of our evening. Well, thanks for watching. The link to the recipe will be in the description box. I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. Remember, Irish soda bread isn't just for St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy your day, enjoy your baking, If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.